This deck is so turbo that it hurts my eyes to even play it. I mean, it's caused so much chaos in my mind that even my hair tried to escape it. No, please don't leave me. Now, to those who will question the speed of this deck, I say shut the front door. You thought I was going to curse there, didn't you? You should do better, you filthy minded. With that said, though, let's actually get into the deck. Before we begin, please be sure to check out PTCGO to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. We are playing the long lost and forgotten Tsareena V. Well, because this card is kind of just vanished from the format, even since its release, it kind of just had a little bit of a beak and then just went down and disappeared. Let's just remember what it does, shall we? It has the Queen's Orders attack 20 plus 40 for each number of benched Pokemon you have discarded from the bench. Now, this, of course, has so much fun potential that you could do with it. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Yamper. We're going to be playing it with Zigzagoon, Crobat, and the newly added Lumineon V from Brilliant Stars. So, oh yes, we also have the Leafeon V as well, just to get some energy in here. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good thing with the early game. So, it's all about just getting these bad boys into play as quickly as possible. Yamper's incredibly good for this, because when you play it onto your bench, you can get a Great Ball and a Poké Ball from your discard pile and put it back into your hand. I'm sorry, but being able to play one Great Ball and one Poké Ball 4 times in one turn, which is something I have done before with this deck, is stupid. You've got Zigzagoon here to even buff up the damage output. Of course, this deck maxes out at 220 with a Choice Belt 250. I didn't add it in here yet, but I will add that. The Zigzagoon can help you reach higher numbers. 3 Zigzagoons on top of that Choice Belt will actually equal to 280, which is the number that will allow you to one-hit KO an Arceus. Really good numbers there. So without further ado, let's just start speeding through some opponents, shall we? Okay, we are going to go second, and let's start with playing a typical single strike Duraludon deck. A mulligan of 3, which is absolutely beautiful. And as you can see here, we could already Yamper twice and play 3 of 1 Great Ball. So we already have 4 outs to Great Ball turn 1, which just goes to show the pure speed of this deck. We can even Lumineon for a research if we want to right now, but let's play a Great Ball. See if we need to find that Leafeon. Another Yamper. Okay, it's just Yamper days, is it? Is that what we're doing today? All right, sure thing. Let's drop a Yamper. Let's get a Great Ball back. And let's go for another. Do we find that Leafeon? We don't, but we do find another Tsareena, which actually is good. So I'm not going to argue about that. Let's see if we can do it again. You can see how quickly this bench is filling out. It is just disgusting. Right, so unfortunately we don't find it there. And I'm just going to fail that because I want to... I'm going to go aggressive. I'm going to drop... Do I drop a Lumineon? Do I drop a Lumineon now? I want a Lumineon and go for a research. But then what am I going to get from that? I could... I say I could potentially survive. Yeah, I'm going to do this because I need to get a Cape of Toughness, hopefully. Because they could... Actually, no. Oh, well. I've done it. I made the play. I was going to say because they could get this impact blow charged up, but they can't. Anyway, it's here. It's done. We can't even go. Let's try this combo out. Well, Poké Ball. No, we failed it. Okay, no worries. We can scoop up and go for another Yamper play here, but I'll save that for the turn after. We can even scoop up the Zigzagoon, which is also not a bad shout. And look, with the Klara, this is why I like the Klara as well. The Klara is just going to be able to allow us to grab back things like Lumineon. So if we get a dead hand, we have the recovery to bring it back into play. Again, just boosting the consistency and the flow of this deck. That's what I really like, how it flows. It flows really, really well. Now, we have prioritized the Cape of Toughness over the Choice Belt, even though Choice Belt is still very good for this deck. Just being able to survive even a single turn can be absolutely massive for this deck. It is not hard for this deck to do damage. It is not difficult. So if we can survive another turn, and if you're hitting 180, 180, 180, 180, that extra turn of survival is going to be critical at times. So again, another reason why I have gone for the Cape over the Choice Belt, of course. You know, loads of decks do that. It's kind of a bit of a no-brainer now for a lot of the V decks to play Cape over Choice Belt. Even though Choice Belt does more damage, the odds of your V surviving a turn is very unlikely with the type of cards we have in the format now. It's just the reality of it, you know. We may potentially be able to get a KO here, bearing in mind. We just need some good luck with scoop up finds, but no. No, of course not. No, yeah, it ain't happening, unfortunately. But that's fine. We'll do that. That could be a later Zigzagoon KO, assuming that... Let's get rid of all these bad boys. That's 180. We can guarantee the KO by getting rid of the Tsareena V. Oh! It's a risky play, you know. Makes me feel bad, actually. I really shouldn't have dropped the Zigzagoon on there. But I didn't think. I'm sorry. Turbo decks, I go turbo in my mind. I go turbo in my plays. I need to slow it down. I could get rid of the Tsareena, hit 220. KO this, and I think that's worth it. I really do. It's risky because we're going to sit in the active waiting to get potentially KO'd. But we have Klara, which is going to recover energy plus the Tsareena. So we can throw that on the bench. And we get the Rescue Carrier as well. And another Rescue Carrier. Okay, we've got a few turns ahead of us if we survive this turn. That's mad. We can Klara, we can get ourselves a Tsareena and a Lumineon from the discard pile and just bring them back into play. And maybe we could obviously Lumineon for the likes of a Research or a Raihan, even if they do manage to get a KO at some point. But I'm thinking ahead here. All right, I am thinking ahead, but I'm just banking on some things happening. Looking at our opponent, I was wanting to take the risk, you know, didn't want them to get a V max out and just take a KO. But we had the opportunity to slow them down, and we've taken it. So I don't really think there's any way they could really guarantee a KO. The best they can do is bench a Gengar, retreat. Yeah, see, Scoop. Already a Scoop. Beautiful stuff. Let's go for another one. I'll tell you what, it's a real shame we're not going first here, because my God, is this a gorgeous hand. I mean, we got the Leafeon's turn, literally starting off. We got the, well, I guess we could say Lumineon's quite good for a move here. Right, we're playing Whimsicott, interestingly enough. So quite important for us to get our... No, it doesn't really matter the cape, does it? I don't think the cape matters that much, to be fair. How does the mass work out? So Whimsicott, I think, is 260. Choice Belt's 250. So we need to get a Choice Belt down. Choice Belt actually goes to 210 for us, assuming we don't... 210 or 2? Yeah, 210, assuming we don't KO the whole bench. But we could do a play where we have a Choice Belt, a Zigzagoon down, and we discard everything on the bench. With the Zigzagoon plus Choice Belt, will make it 260, which will actually KO this. So that'll be interesting. But for now, we start with our usual mode of play, and we will get the damage on here, that's for sure. And I'm tempted to... I could bench you just for the sake of having something benched. Yeah, it's going to be damage output, isn't it, really? And I don't think... I could get something to discard with the Quick Ball, but no, we won't. We'll research. There is the Cape of Toughness, which I will get down. You know, there's going to be no harm in it, is there? Because the moment they start locking it off, it's kind of, yeah. And is there any particular card here that's really going to... We could throw on the bench that's really going to help? Maybe another Zigzagoon going down wouldn't be a bad shout. A bad shout, English show. Let's play a quick ball, see what we get. Another Zigzagoon, there we go. We'll get another English. Get another Ziggy. We'll get another Ziggy down. I'm actually going to Greening Cells to the active. I was thinking about Greening Cells to the bench to have 2 outs to attack us in case anything goes wrong, but they're not getting a KO next turn, and this deck obviously plays Crushing Hammer, so we want to be sure that we're ahead of the attachment trade. So there we go. So there we are. So that's 1. Now if they hit tails on any more, if they just don't have any more, then we just need to find the energy attachment, which will really help. Right, so there. Wow, interesting enough, they must have a good hand because they got rid of a double turbo and an Evo. Now, I'm assuming they must have something really good in their hand for that. Okay, they got another Evo anyway. All right, there we go. I was thinking, bro, you got rid of an Evo? You need that. Oh, the Whimsicott is 250, right? Oh, it's now down to 230, so one more Zigzagoon. And we can actually just take it out. So we need to scoop up, really. Energy and Scoop Up if they come up with this, and especially if they don't get... Okay, so it doesn't really matter now. That's fine. That's cool, bro. That's cool. I could boss it, but then I ain't got the energy. Ah, I've only had the energy. If I had energy and Scoop in hand now, that would be a ridiculous play. Weren't meant to be. Weren't meant to be. I need to find energy ASAP, so I'm just gonna research. Now that I think about it, it really wouldn't hurt playing a... Oh, we got the energy, thank the Lord. Alright, I'm actually gonna... We've got the Scoop up here, so I'm actually gonna set up the KO on this bad boy. Lovely. Now, they do have fan of waves, we know that, but we got the energy down, that's good news. Choice Belt actually is incredibly relevant now, so we got that in play, that's beautiful. Now, we go for that KO on this, so we only need to really get rid of... I can get rid of the Zigzagoons, so it's 4, 8, 12... So we just need to get rid of 3 cards here. So I'm going to get rid of the Zigzagoon, the Minion, and the other Zigzagoon. Take that out. And we get the prize there, which is nice. We got Yamper. We do have Great Balls in the discard pile and Pokeballs. So, yeah, gonna have no problem finding Pokemon next time we know that. But it's just that hopefully they don't get that energy removal. Although this deck's really good at doing that, you know. It's how it got so far in EUIC. But if we can just get a turn or two where we could just, you know, attack. It's more of a reason, to be fair, to leave this. Oh, actually, you know, if we just get 2 Zigzagoon back. Oh, they got Tails. That's huge. Huge. The Fan Away comes in, but that Tails was massive, mate. Absolutely massive. There's the Trick Wind. We're going to have to almost get rid of our whole bench here. But again, we can double Zigzagoon. And that will put it in range for the 1-hit KO. And I'm actually going to get rid of a Research, get another Zigzagoon. That's 200, which we will be hitting without having to discard our other Tsareena, which is lovely. And then we're going to Crobat and then probably Research. Turbo, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's a horrible Research. But we do have loads of Rescue Carriers, so it's not the end of the world. All right, let's do that. Let's just Research him away. I need an energy ASAP, so we've got to move with something here. And it isn't a special energy, thank the Lord. And still have things to work with. Beautiful stuff. I could pick up this Zigzagoon now, and I'm going to do that, actually. Unless they might gust. No, it's fine. We're discarding it anyway. I'm going to pick it up and just start working on this one for the time being. Also, interesting enough, well, no, they do have the energy attachment for turn, so there's that. But anyway, Queen's Orders, that is going to be a KO. We do have to get rid of the Leafeon, unfortunately, but it's a KO. Nonetheless. No! Oh, I needed the Choice Belt, not the Cape. What's funny? We can still KO it, okay? We can still do it, all right? I made a grave mistake, and now our hand is looking scary bad. The Trick Wind is going to KO us, plus we can't attach, so that's not good. What's their retreat? Have they got rid of any air balloons? No, they're going to be able to retreat this easily. That's got to be the misplay of the century, innit? That has got to be the misplay of the bloody century, I'm telling you. Okay, then. So that didn't go well. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. We can Raihan. Or we can Raihan. Please tell me I got Raihan in deck. We do. We can Raihan. We're clenching on straws. Is that the phrase? Is that the figure of speech that one may have? We can actually get ourselves a. We'll get rid of the Cape. We'll get ourselves a Crobat as well. The Raihan's going to save us for the turn at least. That's good news. Oh, we could get a good play here, actually. We could. I have to find the energy. I was thinking of finding Rescue Carrier, because Rescue Carrier can cover 2 Zigzagoons, KO this, and then we can hit this for actually KO damage. Whoa, we could have a mad turn here, bro. We need some luck off this Crobat, I'm telling you. We could have a mental turn. Please tell me I've got the maths correct here. Please. I swear to God, if we're going to take both of these out. Oh my God, we might actually do this. Hold on. Rescue Carrier, 2 Zigzagoons in. KO that, right? Then we are doing 220. We're actually doing 250, right? I think we go. That is mental. I think the maths is correct there. I know I've just made the biggest misplay, but it might have been the best misplay I've ever made. I need to be sure my mathematics is correctix here, okay? Because we may have just destroyed all of this. We would have done it. Oh my God. I wish I could have seen it play through and they didn't scoop. It's salty, boy. Oh my God, that was mental. That's insane. Oh, what a roller coaster, man. What an absolute roller coaster. Let's go for one more. Let's have a bit more fun, eh? Okay, we are going first this time. We're playing March Gang. Okay, playing the big Falinks, boys. Say no more, bro. Let's go for the quick ball play. In fact, do I Poké Ball first? I said Poké Ball. That was a bit odd, didn't it? Ah, man, damn, these heads, bro. These heads just, they're magnifique. Absolutely magnifique, you know. I'm contemplating putting Eldegoss in this deck as well, you know. But, nah, it's all fine, isn't it? Could Crobat get some more cards? Doesn't seem too bad, does it? I know we don't have to Crobat, and probably better to get a Tsareena down, but look at it. Look at this. It's beautiful. Look at, oh. So much search. Another Tsareena in play. And I think we're going to leave it at that. And we will go for a Greening Cells. Now, there may be energy removal in this deck. I don't know, because Falinks is typically slow. So you may see some Falinks decks playing energy removal to try and keep up to speed. March Gang is a very, very, very interesting deck. Just never had what it needed to work. Even now with Brilliant Stars, the amount of the damage modification it has now, the additional consistency with turbos and twins. It's a deck I hold very dear to my heart, but unfortunately, it is just, you know, it's just slacking a little bit. But I understand it being played now, obviously with Arceus being around. But the big problem is it doesn't actually. Well, actually, no, it does. It can deal with Gmax Rapid Flow, because with Gmax Rapid Flow. Yeah, GMX Rapid Flow, it's completely dulled down by these Falinks. It's obviously just removing that damage up. All of your Falinks take 20 less damage your opponent's attack. So it's including on the bench. It doesn't exclude, it doesn't say active. So if you get a couple Ds down, mate, then your Falinks is going to survive some big Rapid Flow turns, even more clutch, actually. So Falinks is kind of an interesting concept right now, actually. It just doesn't have the consistency. It really doesn't. But then again, you could just throw a bunch of like Rotom Phones and obviously the Poké Gears, but even cards like that can still help. You know, it can still help. But that said, we will go and just start popping off here. So it is a bench deck versus a bench deck, technically speaking. We'd like to be able to take one of these bad boys out, but they are now 200 HP, but a full bench. Oh, no, 220. So a full bench will KO them. But that means having to discard my Tsareena. And I'm going to favor consistency over power right now. That's for sure. That's failed. Are we taking a KO with this? That's the question, actually. We're getting rid of 2. We are not taking a KO of this. So it might actually be better to gut one of these bad boys up and just hit into it, I think. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, I do think that's the way to go. Let's go for a Queen's Orders here. Now we're in a bit of a tricky situation, I can't lie. Because the recovery we have doesn't recover that Crobat. We need a Klara. And we only play the 1, bearing in mind. So let's see what happens here. So they do get a nice little research. Again, when it comes to playing March Gang as well, there's a particular way to play it too. You don't want to, you know, it's actually a lot more beneficial to just hold your hand a lot of the times when you have a supporter. And really only play it when you need it. And my phone just went badoosh. Let's get these bad boys out. Please give me something. Something, anything. Come on, Great Ball, don't let me down. Okay, we got another chance here. We got another chance. Let's go again. All right, I need to turn my phone off. Hold on, turn off the notifications. Pokeball? No, not what we're looking for, man. It ain't what we're looking for. But again, we can just work on this, I guess. And we can get rid of all that. And we have the Rescue Carrier for next turn anyway. So we're going to get rid of all of them. Do a bit of extra damage. Damage output's so low because of the tankiness of this deck. We just got to hope they ain't got another Switch or something to work with. Hopefully not. Hopefully they have a Brick turn. And then we can recover both Yampers. Again, reuse those Great Balls and Pokeballs. Hopefully find a Lumineon, a Crobat, anything down that line. Just to give us some cards to work with. You know, that would be really good to see. See, they've attached that, and now the Falinks will get a KO on us when they retreat, because they hit a 150. And now we've got to think. It's all about these Rescue Carriers. It's all about the Yampers, bro. All about the Yampers. Another research play. They realize they can retreat, right? They are... Is there anything I'm missing? Double turbo. They attached the twin, bro. Are you joking? They can't retreat. It's not a double turbo. I thought it was a double turbo energy. It's not. We've got a turn here, people. Big turn for us. All right, let's go for the Great Ball. And we'll go Poké Ball first. Always go for Poké Ball first because, you know, the heads, it's fine. It's great. We've got it. So there's a Lumineon going to get us that research out of this hell hand. And the Great Ball, that's fine. I'm going to bench this and just reuse them again. Just find other stuff to work with here. Again, the damage output is so low, so even Zigzagoons are going to be really, really, really good for this. So let's get Zigzagoon down, and we will poke onto... We could poke onto you. How many bosses do we have left? We've used all of them, so no, we're going to start having to poke onto the active, because that's what we're going to be hitting most of the time. So let's do that. That's fine. I wasn't going to bench that anyway, so let's Lumineon and just go for a research. And just draw some bleeding cards, mate. Just give me some cards. That's what I want to see. Any energy as well would be really nice. Yeah, sometimes you don't get everything you want, eh? Could go for another scoop, a scoop up net on the Zigzagoon, but no, we'll save that for something when it's potentially a bit more relevant. Yeah, let's get rid of everything. Take the KO. That's lovely stuff. Did I need to go that far? I don't think I did. I could have not KO'd 2 other Pokemon, but look, man, look. Just look how much we got. Look how much we got. We're attacking next time regardless, you know? They can get a KO, but we'll find the energy. It's okay. Find the energy. And this is where the Raihan's going to be very critical for us. Because if they manage to get a chip... No, actually, no. Tell a lie. No, yes, Raihan's going to be important the turn after this one, I think. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Oh, no. We ain't got enough Tsareena. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fail that capture. We're going to Lumineon for a Klara. And we will recover energy and Tsareena's. We'll get 1 Tsareena and 1... We could... Zigzagoon, maybe? I don't know how relevant that is, to be frank. So they're taking 40 less damage from attacks, which means we just got to discard 1 extra card, and it takes 3. So we have to discard 4 cards to KO this, as it currently stands. So the Zigzagoon doesn't change that, if I'm right. Yeah, we need to get 40 damage on it for the Zigzagoon to be relevant. So in that case, maybe it's actually worth getting another Lumineon out. So then we can Raihan next turn. Sorry, the turn after. So yeah, so we can have a Raihan potential play. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Yes, and we get the energy as well. Okay, I'm thinking. I'm using me noggin. And we've got a bench thing. So what I'll actually do is I'll Zigzagoon onto, in case they throw these things up. You know, again, doesn't change much. Actually, no, that was a misplay. Oh, God, my head. I've got to use it so much. It hurts. Let's play these. I think we have one more Zigzagoon, but I don't know if it's prize. Just get everything in our hand. Why not? Everything. Ah, my lord. My lord. Okay, it's actually quite relevant, I think, if these things go down, to get the 10 damage on these Falinks. I think it is. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, okay? I'm trying to think, and I'm not good at it. All right, let's get a Yamper and recover these 2 bad boys. And we have a full bench now. That's lovely. Lumineon for Raihan whenever this goes down. So we need to get rid of 4, correct? 20. No, we need to get rid of 3 now. I think the 10 damage is relevant, right? Because it's 80. So that's 2. And then these 2 make it 40. That's 3. So we need to get rid of 3 cards. But it doesn't really make a difference. Oh, the scoop up, though, could be good for the Zigs. Is my maths correct here? So it's 4, 8, 12 plus the 20. Yeah, we're fine, right? Yeah. That's perfect. That's good. That's good. In fact, I don't think the Zigzagoon is that relevant now for these bad boys. Hey, it's a learning curve here, right? This is a matchup Tell me, have you ever played Tsareena versus Falinks? Ever? Yeah, thought so. So never go at me for trying to figure out this matchup. Because what is this? Anyway. All they got for this, honestly, I think Falinks works better with like a, I was going to say training ball, but even then, I don't know. We still are going to struggle a bit here, though, you know. I think that may be the case. I'm actually going to put another... Oh, no, that was poor. I shouldn't have done that. I'm not thinking ahead. All right. Now. I need a Cape of Toughness off my own. That would bring me to 30, 120 HP, which won't make a difference anyway. So we don't need a Cape of Toughness now. Again, Zigzagoons, I think, are the way to go because we have so much search. We don't need to worry so much about the Yampers. So we might as well just start Zigzagooning up here. Yeah. Okay. So this one we only need to discard 3 to hit the 100 damage. So we don't have to worry about getting rid of that Tsareena at some point. And it will add to more damage the turn after. I think we do that. 1, 2, 3. Take the KO. We'll take that. And then we have to take 2 more prizes. Raihan. Yeah. That's good news. And that's actually pretty good because we can... If we manage to be able to leave this Tsareena on the bench. Oh, God. Another Cape of Toughness. Yikes. Big yikes. Okay, that's alright. That's okay. Choice Belt. How relevant is that for KOing this? Because we could just KO this for game at some point. Couldn't we? Oh, they've passed. That is huge. Okay. How many bosses do we have? This is... Oh, I could play 4. Is it worth playing the research now and ditching our last boss's orders? Bearing in mind... Man, I wish I got Eldegoss. We're going to ditch our last boss's orders. But I don't think it matters. Because if we get a KO this turn, then we just need to take 1 more KO. So regardless if it's Falinks or a Falinks V, regardless, right? It won't make a difference. You know, if I boss now, we ain't getting any KO at the end of the day. That's not going to happen. So I think we research. Yeah, I think we do that. Okay. But I need to get Pokemon. We do have Pokemon. We have 2 Rescue Carriers left, so that's fine. Okay, that's okay. You can get a KO now. That's good news. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we'll play these Pokeballs and stuff before we play any guarantees with the Quick Balls. Get a Lumineon and a Crobat. And in fact, I might just Crobat... yeah, I might just thin down my hand for the sake of a Crobat. Oh, no, these are all... No, that's fine. It's fine. We can get rid of you. We can Crobat. So I'm going to bench... I'll just Crobat now. Get some extra cards. And then Scoop. Oh, no. Don't think it makes a difference anyway. How much do we need to hit here? We still need to take away 4 cards, I think. Oh, another Scoop! There we go. Yeah, I think we had it. I think they bricked a little bit. Okay, going seconds. Oh, no. Guess what we're up against? We're up against Umbreon Control. Umbreon Control! They did get a mulligan, by the way. Just a heads up there. I am not looking forward to this. And I'm just going to try and get a full bench right off the bat. Because, you never know. I'm just going to get a full bench down. Just going to get a full bench. I have never played Umbreon Control myself, so I'm not particularly sure of how it goes. But with that said, we do have a nice little turn 1 there. Beautiful stuff. And we have boss in hand, which is really good. So if they don't get any KO here, we can take out this Umbreon even if they retreat it. We can do that. Sun and Moon Badge, what does that mean? Oh, you can't get bossed, right? Yeah. Why didn't I play that in my Arceus Umbreon deck? Sun and Moon Badge prevent the Arceus being bossed up. That's really good. Arceus Umbreon, sorry. Do they have another Moon Badge? Do we have a retreat? That's another question. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We'll try and take it on. If we don't, we don't. But we'll give it a go, okay? We've had a lot of fire today. And this may be the calm down game, I guess you could say. Where we're going to try and duke it through. But I am in low confidence. Okay. What I can do is... Oh, yes, I can Klara. Yes, yes, yes. It means I can't boss. Unfortunately. It means I can kill the Starly, which is good news. And what I'm actually going to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard my whole bench. I'm discarding everything. Now, this could be the worst play ever, or it could be the best. I'm thinking if I do that, they can't boss me. They can't gust me and trap me in the active. Because I'm the only thing in play. So that way, they can't gust me up. And they have to deal with this active Tsareena. It's a ballsy play, but it's one I'm willing to take. We'll see how this one goes. But I can do that, actually. Xenia's result's going to just discard cards, isn't it? Oh, it's draw one. Oh, and play. Okay, okay. We may have just cracked. Oh my god, bear in mind we hit the Umbreon for weakness. Wow. Wow. We're out here doing this? Okay. I ain't playing around, Chief. Alright, I'm actually going to get a boss with this. Please. Heads. Yes! Come on! Now we're talking. We're going to get all the search. Yeah, have it. Have it. How much damage do we need to do? We need to do 150. We're currently doing, so it's 4, 8, 12. So we need one more card. We're doing 14 right now, I think. 4, 8, 12, plus 20, 14. We just need one more card. And I'm going to go for the Poké Ball. Yeah! Look at that. Absolute madness. And I'm going to go for a Crobat. Draw some more cards, even though we're not getting much. The more we draw, the better. So I'm just going to do that and just get a card. At least. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we're not going to go crazy here, okay? We're just going to take this KO. I think weakness applies here. I don't think there's anything getting in the way of that. No, look at that. That is... Oh, did I go too far? 4, 8, 12. Oh, I only need to get rid of 3. Oh, okay. My mistake. My mistake. Let's hope that doesn't backfire. I don't think it will, though. I'm having a hunch. I'm having a bit of a hunch here. They can't retreat this just yet without any sort of switch or bird keeper. They do get the bird keeper play, and bearing in mind they cannot have this gust up because of that tool card. So it means they get another turn to survive here. But I'm not going to complain in the slightest. We're just going to keep our hand nice and big. Really keep as much ball search as possible as well to keep guaranteeing high damage attacks. The weakness is critical as well. Really glad we hit that. Did we need to do that? Actually, no, we may have actually needed to do 4. Oh, no, we wouldn't have. No, we didn't. Oh, I don't know. Leave it out, yeah. I'm trying to use my noggin. It doesn't work very well. We could be cheeky with Zigzagoons as well, bearing in mind. Rescue Carrier Zigzagoons, just chip away at this. Jirachi. That could be one way to make some progress, one would say. Let's quick pull away Cape of Toughness. You're irrelevant. Do I just keep going with Ziggies and just start chipping? I could do that. Start chipping. You know? That's Great Ball. Crobat. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. It means the bosses aren't so relevant. Another. Just start chipping. Chipping away at you. I'm just taking slowly but surely, just doing damage. Just doing it. Just doing moves. You know what I'm saying? We can, oh, yeah. I might hold the hand. Yeah. Oh, No, I might not. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover you two, right? And then I'm going to Zigzagoon again. 4 Ziggies. Love it. We'll get rid of all of these. And then we can bench Yamper, get some balls back, find some Pokemon, research, and just... I'm actually going to attach a Capture Energy as well. In case I go for any weird energy removal. Again, pointing out, we cannot boss this up, okay? Because of the Moon and Sun badge. So, we just go for the KO, just discard the whole bench. So they can't boss trap me. To be fair, we do have the switch, but I don't want to take any risks. Take the prize, and then literally, we don't even need to take a knockout next turn. We could literally just find 2 rescue carriers, the last 2, to recover both Zigzagoon. And then just finish this off. Or, no, we do need both rescue carriers, yeah. And just get rid of this bench Jirachi with 30 HP left. So this could be our way of dealing with it. And the fact that we're able to do that is mental. Absolutely mental. I was not seeing it go this way until I realized we could just discard the whole bench and they can't trap us. And they can't technically control us then. Okay, so they got rid of... There's another Umbreon down. Maybe they're just going to go for another boss. Sorry, another Snorlax. But if they do that, we will have game immediately. Regardless of Gust. But I will. I'll Gust up the Umbreon for the fun of it, okay? I'll Gust up the Umbreon for the fun of it. I will. Alright, so... Well, no, they might scoop, but let's see if they do or not, right? We want the satisfaction, don't we? We want the satisfaction. Look, we've just destroyed, okay? Not even beaten, destroyed a control deck. All right? I'm sorry, Typical. I'm sure you're a lovely person, but this is personal. Yeah! I'm so cringe. I love it. Let's keep going. Let's get Tsareena down. We are doing how much damage? That's 4, 8, 12. Enough to do that. Even more. Enough to do this. Get out of here! Let's go for the Tsareena. Queen's orders. Do your thing, Queen, and finish off the game. Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely wonderful scenes out here. Man, this deck is fun. Okay, let's go to the list. Great win rate today. Now, one thing that's glaringly obvious here is I'm only playing 3 Tsareena. Now, you might think, oh, Sean, what is your big brain reason for doing that? I just don't have another one I forgot to trade. Then I started recording and I was like, oh, bugger. And I was like, okay, do you know what? We're just going to roll with it. And hey, it worked out a little bit. So, but take my word for it. Get a 4th one. Yeah, because you don't want a turn where you just start off with neither and you can't find them and it's just annoying. Get a 4th one and find something to cut out of this deck. I don't know what you could cut, but there's something you can cut somewhere. Actually, I don't know. But you'll be able to figure it out, right? You're smart. You're a smart boy or girl. You know, you're good. We're good. So, yeah. Really, really happy with this deck, you know. I think Tsareena is at a place where it actually could be playable. Like, I don't know. Should I say quote? Yeah, don't quote me on that. Yeah, don't quote me on that. But I'll go out on a limb, all right, and say, this is kind of good. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Right.